So now that you've got your chickens, we want to uncover the 10 reasons why chickens stop laying eggs during the winter. One of the main things is just the cold temperatures that decrease your egg production. So the chickens' bodies have to work overtime to conserve heat instead of using energy for egg production. They use their energy to stay warm. So you want to make sure you have a warm enclosed area, especially at night. Stress is also a common factor for the lack of egg production. Now, this can be caused from a lack of water due to it being frozen, or in our area, we have lots of predators that are common during the winter. Make sure to always check the chicken's water in the morning to ensure it's not frozen. And to prevent predators, your coop needs to be secured, especially at night. Another thing that might affect your egg production is your coop lighting. During the wintertime, the days are shorter, so your chickens don't get sufficient light. So what I do is add a couple of solar lights in the late afternoon or at night to allow them to have sufficient lighting. So another reason that your chickens stop producing eggs in the wintertime is because they don't have enough protein, and they really need some greens mixed in. We're going to add some mealworms. I have some grasshoppers that I'm going to add. And also, you can mix in meat for your chickens. A lot of people don't realize that chickens are carnivores. They will eat meat. Since we've got this all ready, we're going to head over now and go add our other protein to this mixture. Okay, so we are going to add just a few grains to our protein mix. If your chickens aren't free-ranging during the wintertime, it also helps to add a few grains to their diet, as well as their regular lay-in pellets, so they will lay better also in the winter. This is actually fly fiesta, not mealworms, but that's okay. It's still protein. This is fly larvae for the chickens. Adds protein to their diet. All right, so we're gonna kind of just mix all this together in one thing. Put some grains in there. And we have some happy hoppers. These are dried grasshoppers, actually. I wouldn't eat them, but the chickens love them. Maybe add a few more of these. All right. So we're just going to kind of shake this and mix it up a little bit. Not too appetizing to me, but it sure is appetizing to the chickens. And trust me, this will help them lay their eggs much better. All right, so we're taking this to these chickens, and they're so excited about their protein. So overcrowding. Overcrowding leads to stress, and that can impact laying production. A well-spaced habitat helps maintain peace and encourages your hens to lay. So remember, each hen or rooster needs 10 square feet of space. Health issues can also be a threat to your chickens. Remember, you need to clean your coop at least once a month with spot cleaning in between so your chickens do not get a mite infestation. They can also get worms. Make sure that you clean your coop regularly. So another problem that you might have is weather conditions. It gets icy and cold during the winter, and this stresses your chickens out. So try to keep them confined to their coop during bad weather. So during the wintertime in late fall, your chickens also will molt sometimes, and sometimes it's in the early spring. This affects them laying their eggs. They have to use a lot of body heat in order to grow their extra feathers back. And as you can see, she has some pin feathers that's growing back in here, and that's because she's been molting. But this will affect your egg production in your chickens. Make sure that you have good nesting conditions for your hens to lay their eggs. Improper nesting makes the hens not want to lay their eggs. So ensure each hen has access to a clean, comfortable nesting box to help them with their egg laying production. You might want to consider adding extra nesting materials during the winter. Now, I use a mixture of pine shavings and hay for my chickens. So one of the things you may want to also consider is the age of your hens. Your older hens will naturally have slow egg production in the wintertime. Plan to introduce younger hens to keep your egg supply steady. Now, there are some certain breeds that live longer, and therefore your egg production is longer. So you might want to consider the different breeds also. Good breeds are Plymouth Rocks, Australops, Orpingtons, or Easter Eggers. There are numerous reasons why winter egg production may deteriorate. I hope these tips will help you find a way to keep your chickens producing eggs all winter long, or at least give you a better understanding of what happens to egg production during the winter. You may have your own tips or something to add to the list, so please let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos to help you with your chickens.